So, a few weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago, I did that video about the garden and put all my stuff in here. However, as you can kind of see, there's nothing growing. I don't think. I think these are all just weeds. Yeah, pretty sure these are all just weeds. And you can see I got spots here where chickens been laying, they've been digging. So whenever I had did that video, I prepped the bed, and before I even was able to go get the garden hose to water this in, the birds were already out here digging everything up and rooting around in it, which, yeah, it's okay. I didn't really care. It was a bunch of old seed. I didn't think it would take anyway. But, so I started some new seed in some egg cartons and some little cups, which I had recorded all that to show you guys, but apparently I didn't record it right. Pretty much nothing. I wasn't able to really get any of the video from it. So we're out here again today, and I got some new seed. I'm gonna try doing some Three Sisters with a little bit of some other things in there. So that would be corn, beans, and squash. And we're gonna try putting them in these beds. I think we're gonna do it in this bed here, because it's lower and I don't want the corn being crazy tall. So we'll try doing it in this bed here. Now, whenever I do this, I'm gonna actually have to put my fence back up and keep my birds out. So hopefully doing this, putting the fence back up, the birds won't have any issues with it. I may end up going to get my weed eater and knocking down some of that poison ivy on the fence there, knocking it down. That way I don't have to worry about it. But I want to go ahead and get some of this dirt raked back up in here and go ahead and plant the Three Sisters in here. Yeah, I should have a lot less bird problem. One, because I've had a fox sneaking around here, snatching my birds up. Happens about once a year until I finally chase it off and it stays away. But I haven't been able to. I've never been able to catch them in the act. So I've been locking the birds up instead of letting them roam free. I mean, they're roaming free, but I lock them up at night, make sure they don't come out until I've cleared the area. But foxes don't necessarily have a particular watch. You know, they don't really care about time. They just come out whenever they can. So trying to be out here more and letting the dogs out more and kind of watching them. But we did get new chicks, which I tried recording that too, which was another issue. But we did get some new chicks. They're hatching, or not hatching. They've hatched, and they're up in the front pen. And so here in a few weeks they'll be ready to come out here, and we'll put them out, let them be with the rest of them. But today we're going to be doing the garden. I'm going to, like I said, plant Three Sisters. I may even throw in some cantaloupe in there or some watermelon, kind of see how that does. But hopefully this will come out all right. This dirt over here should be pretty good, so I'm going to get at it and get it going. Oh, that was a turnip. Huh. So I did have something coming in. See if we can't put that back in there. That's probably a turnip too, then. Well, shit. So first we'll throw in our corn. This is early sun grow hybrid. It says 1/2 inch to 1 inch deep, 12-inch spacing. What's going on, girl? What are you squawking at? Yeah, you see me over here digging. Getting excited, aren't you? Next, we'll put in our Earl with Earl with serve. I don't know how to say this thing. Snap pea beans. These have the same depth on them, 1/2 inch, but 4 inch to 6 inch difference. And then the third part of the Three Sisters is going to be the squash. So this is actually, I got 2 different kinds of squash actually. I ended up getting some summer squash, yellow crookneck, and some early prolific straight neck. So we'll put both these in there. We'll see what they do. The idea behind the squash is that the corn and the beans, when they're growing up, they'll be providing a little bit of shade for the squash. But then the squash is going to cover up the ground and give the ground nice shade. So they all kind of try to work together. And then just for shits and giggles, for the giggles, I think we're going to dump in some sunflowers. See how this will work. Give the beans a little something extra to grow on. And have some sunflowers. Now I just need to water this in, fix my gate. So yeah, that's where we're at. We got a new garden going again. Hopefully this time it'll actually work out, which I think it would. The stuff I planted over there with newer seeds in the little eggshell or egg cartridge stuff, it came up. Like my some cucumbers and stuff. They sprouted like the next day, but we had a whole bunch of rain come, so all my little cups and pots were always flooded. And then since they were so small and they were in the direct sun, they would get sun baked, so they'd be flooded, dry, flooded, dry, and it just killed everything. So with this being more of a larger area here and it having some partial shade, it should stay a lot cooler over here and retain some of that moisture, so it'll prevent it from drying out and burning up. And then I can also take, once these get started, go get some more wood chips and put them on there and kind of help maintain that temperature. So not too bad. we'll see where she gets, and so hopefully here in a couple weeks we'll have some sprouts and we'll start seeing where we're at. Till next time, take it easy.